of our controllers.
We're kind of all over the place, but hey, this is the first time that we got both of them going on here.
Yeah, we got set up here.
Yeah, we just gotta figure out when to turn on the actual talking mic.
Tried to Scrooge McDuck him and it didn't work.
Oh, now I'm getting sloppy here.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna lead to my death. How long does it generally take to get through a run through a game?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I actually haven't made it through one. So
when I know how many people are gonna be here for whatever streams we do in the future, like if we know that even if people are ducking out at certain times or whatever, because I wasn't even sure exactly. Like you said, you had to go to a party, but you give me the time frame. But Rob's like, I don't know when I'm gonna be here. I want to schedule stuff. Like so that we can actually play with like also other people possibly. Right now we're kind of winging it. So, excuse me, sorry.
maybe you're winging it.
That's right. You guys know what you're doing.
They're wings?
I shouldn't have said that.
Andy, what did you...
Yo, what wings?
I don't know. I heard the word wings, and I'm interested.
Did we get boneless wings too? Because I don't
Did
like.
we get boneless wings?
Yeah, did we get boneless wings?
No.
I know that people say that they're just chicken nuggets, but I don't care if chicken nuggets are
We
good.
didn't.
Wait. Like, let's talk about this. Boneless or bone in?
Bone in, always.
Bone in, yes.
It depends on. I mean, what are you trying to do?
It depends on the bone in. You give me ones that are all bone.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I don't like it just because I just don't like first ears. I feel like chicken tastes worse near the right ear than bone.
It's like all the mostly good parts. All the things I want to suck up.
I don't mind it, but like I said, they gotta be good. Like, remember those wings we got from Sam's? Those are shit. Those were
Yeah,
really bad.
I
They
mean,
were
yeah, if
fatty.
you get like
I
some
cooked
butter
them wrong
chicken,
too.
that can do it.
Grants you your missing health as bonus health. Ooh. All right.
Oh, these guys feel a little elitist. Oh, let's go. I'm getting a little nervous here.
No.
This doesn't show.
Boneless
how
are
many
definitely
floors
they're just chicken McNuggets.
Well, I like chicken nuggets.
they're like bar nuggets.
Oh wow.
Right. The skull piles have to be really. These guys.
That's pretty
Wolf
awesome.
traps are
Wolf
always
trap.
really
I don't
good.
know what that's
Yeah,
gonna
so you
be.
can't get hit once and you have to kill that thing without getting hit once.
Because I bashed open that door. That's kind of
Yeah.
fun.
You got right to God.
This is just nothing about.
You're supposed to pay to open it.
The gods mean nothing to me.
Like, you're gonna upset some of the Christians in chat.
Not that god. The god of the underworld of dead cells.
This isn't the other world, this is just the normal
Did
world.
someone take a Duke in there? Not
Oh.
I only have a few rules, okay?
I don't remember
You
ever
take a
telling me to
poop.
turn on the fan.
Me and Jazz discussed this earlier.
We
But some people, okay, I like my own brand, okay, but I know that everyone else doesn't, okay? So I walk into something and I'm like, hey,
Smelling that is helping reduce your chances of cancer. So.
for real?
Alright.
Smelling what?
Wait, hold on,
Please do not-
hold on.
Farts.
If
What's
it
that?
says please do not break that door, I'm not gonna lie.
Does
Like it's got some
I'm definitely
sort of
watching.
compound that, like,
Dude, shut up. Does it really?
I think so. But I'm not a doctor.
I might be immortal.
What?
I'm
And what if...
I'm a Dr. Glow.
I might be immortal. I think I might be.
You're gonna have to fact check me on that.
Snow.
Which version?
Snoopy.
Mine.
Restore HP. These things are purple.
Alright. I don't know what I just upgraded, but we're definitely doing that.
This is fine.
Millstone.
Did you say milk?
Millstone?
Milk.
I want a millstone.
I think after I eat, I'm gonna set up Rob's.
Mutation.
You're gonna get me a
probably.
millstone once you're done eating? Bad.
Bad.
Did anyone else besides me and Rob here get Tiny Tina's yet?
No.
No? Okay.
I didn't either.
The Elden Ring is keeping me so preoccupied. I just feel like I don't need another.
It is, but it's so much fun.
I know it looks good. And the reviews are really positive, where they're like, "This is definitely better." Like literally, the reviews are saying like it's far better than Borderlands 3.
I was playing it by
Borderlands-
myself and I was having such a fun time.
That's saying a lot for someone who's not a Borderlands.
Yeah. Well, I think I told Josh it's an aesthetic change. You change the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I can't, like, one of the things of the Fallout games, I don't like the aesthetic.
legs, boy.
I don't like the aesthetic. The post-apocalyptic, blah, 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 and maybe I wasn't into, like,
I think aesthetics are important. It's like what you're really drawn to.
yeah. I mean,
Alright, where
It's-
am I going?
I wanted to be a Borderlands fan so bad. Like, so bad. I bought, like, all the games. I did, but well, most of them when they were like lower price or whatever, except for Borderlands 3. I remember I bought like the $100 one because I got so psyched about it, and it ended up being, I might as well just burn my $100. Like, I played all the way through it with you guys, but I was like, it was a slog. I'm like, we're playing this game. They're like, we want to play Borderlands. I'm like, fine. It was kind of like Dark Souls 3 trying to get through that for me. Like,
I thought you had fun.
You
How
said you
dare you.
had a nice time.
I said, well,
Minimally yelled. It wasn't like you were always.
yeah, but it's like I couldn't go and do anything on my own though. Like, and if I did, it was parts that I was forced to do, and when I did, it was like pulling teeth. I did not look forward to those moments. With Elden Ring, I don't mind if I have to go and do stuff by my own for a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly how I am with these games. I know all the other Souls games, I was
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
My favorite part in Dark Souls
Keep it
3
going, man. Keep it going.
was when
Yeah,
it was you,
yeah.
Jasmine, and I were playing, and we were gonna go back to the library, and we died like 6 or 7 times.
Oh,
and
man.
you fell into the elevator shaft, and you were.
Oh
just
my
down
god, with
for a
those
week.
candlehead people.
Yeah.
Josh, part of this, I call it the Rang experience, okay? Like, Luke will come over here, and it'll be like, okay, we're going to watch at least 2 trailers and get hyped about a couple things, okay? You come over here to experience games,
Oh, shit,
too,
they're
because there's
bosses.
so many games, alright? You're like, I haven't played this game. I'm like, guess what? This is the best fucking time to do that.
Yeah. That is what honestly what I was looking forward to the most was like a reason to dive in. Like, I don't know, if nobody else ever does, you don't even have to live stream it, but like, just goes over to friends' houses and plays and just get to dive into their game library.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to see what other people like because games are such a vast category that it's like you're not going to have all the same interests, you know,
Yeah.
and like. It reminds me of getting in somebody's car in like the 90s, 2000s. Yeah, dude, flipping through the CD
The big
sleeves.
CD thing. Yeah.
The Galaxy one was cool. I'm sorry.
It's always fun, like especially when you have Game Pass and you've got a pretty impressive library on the PS5. You know, like coming over here, we can try several different games.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to do that.
And we can have a stream or not even a stream. We don't have to stream it, but it could be like, hey, we're getting a couple people of the Rat Gamer Dabs over here, and we're gonna play some games. Do you want to play some online, or like
Yeah.
if you're local, do you want to, and we know you, like, no, we're gonna play.
I'm only playing with strangers.
Yeah.
Random dads I've never met.
I don't need to have candy like professional. Okay.
That sounds fun.
Play a boss.
Boy, Vic, it's getting crushed.
I'm gonna walk upstairs and see how bad my wife is.
Cool.
Maybe potentially see you later. I don't know.
You're at a boss fight, Luke?
Yes. I didn't know if they would be in this game. Oh, of course she is. That's always cool. She's got like 2 moves so far, so I just have to win that. Everything else.
I don't have to pick this thing up or anything? Oh, cool, and I actually get to use it again?
A lot of these. Like this game is definitely dependent upon the power-ups that you get. Will really change the style that you play
Yeah.
and really help you.
That's-
My wife is upstairs.
I appreciate the aesthetic of Dead Cells quite a bit, but man, Hades looks so good.
know it's
Yeah.
so
It is insane how good their art is.
It's so slick.
Oh
It's
man.
so slick. Oh,
and it's busy, but it's never muddy, which is
Well, and the
really
thing
a
is,
hard
like, how
balance
the
to
controls
strike.
go, like, you can dash, attack. You're allowed multiple.
Yeah.
Like, it's allowed to be fast, but it also allows you to be fast.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not, okay, I'm gonna make this, again, say this comparison, but, like, Souls, every fucking enemy, like, it's like they're goddamn samurai. You know, like
Yeah.
they're moving as fast as like a DBZ character would. Like, and you are like, I'm gonna roll over and back roll over
Like-
here. It's ridiculous. Whereas like, hey, like if you're both on kind of a level playing field, let's kind of like, hey. Well, I mean, not really so much a level playing field because you've got multiple guys coming over, but
Yeah.
you've got tools at your disposal to do well if you've got the right timing down. If you're positioned well, things like that.
But that's something that I do appreciate about the Souls games is if you do something wrong, you pay for
This
it.
game has a
Right?
Right.
And you know exactly like when it was your fault. You know?
Like those goddamn bears. Those goddamn bears have no business being as big and as fast as they are.
The Rune Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Literally doing this. She has a stand.
But I like that when I was dying on Godric over and over and over, that it was like, I know why I'm dying. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing wrong that's causing this to happen, you know? Can I fix it? I don't know. You know?
True.
Everything must go. What do they
It's some
sell?
sort of vampiric ability where you restore my health.
You know, I appreciate that there are shields, but I actually still don't know how to block. So,
Well, you don't block. Like you should block with a shield as an item.
oh, so it becomes like my L2 or something
Yeah, you
like
basically just that. Yeah. Well, no, it becomes your X or your square. I think
Okay.
it's your X. Because you'll have I think there's three different colors that you'll see. I think red are strength based things. Green is like magic, I believe, and then like purple is dexterity. Who are you talking to?
Is there anyone that's...
I don't know, but like, are you? I feel like you're having a different conversation.
yeah.
You with who?
Well, just talking, just narrating whatever I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like it sounded like you were talking
What-
to somebody. I'm like,
What are you doing? It's called streaming, Andy. I'm talking to the people watching.
That's what you're supposed to do. When
I'm not used to that.
Yeah, obvious.
What does that do? Rubbing that does nothing.
No, RGD 2.0 is gonna be great. It's gonna be really, really good.
I'm very much looking forward to, you know, like, to that community side, right? Of like getting to actually know the people that are there. Like everybody, I don't know, wants to be inside of communities that care about the same things that they do. And I think that's what we get to
Bro, watch out.
wasn't paying attention, sorry. That we really get to try to build into of being like, man, we all like games, so let's build that around it, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's not really a ton of that here. Like Conley does a good job with and he's actually taken a back seat for it lately. But with like the fighting community, right? If you ever went up to any of his live events, there was always like 15 or 20 people there, and they were always super fun and engaging to talk to.
Oh, for sure.
I went up to like 2 or 3 and never even played. I don't play fighting games, but it was cool to just hang out with everyone.
It's a tight knit community that way for sure. He's
Yeah.
been doing that for years. I remember he was doing that when I first started going out with Christy. Like
Wow.
Christy was going and doing those because they were playing puzzle games, fighting games, or whatever. And they would do that in like the basement of like I think his grandparents at like Windsor or whatever.
Okay.
Windsor Apartments or something like that. That they would set that up. And like yeah, they would have like 6 to 10 people there, you know.
Yeah.
So years. I'm talking years. So it's been 12, probably. We've been married for probably like 14 years or something like that. Like so, he's been, you know, he's got that community down here like locked down, like for the people who want to be doing that, you know. So
Yeah, and so to be able to build that, you know, with a less focus on a specific style of game, like
100%, yeah.
I just think that's really awesome.
This game is really good. I can see me just devoting hours and hours and hours.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is like it's like the perfect game Hades is to like bring along with you when you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
you know, you can. I've definitely played that game. That's the only one I've unswitched my undocked my Switch for. Oof, say that backwards.
Switch my dock.
Unswitched my dock for.
With the Switch, I
About
prefer
20
playing handheld than on a TV. But I've always been a really big handheld gamer since like the Game Boy days, so I just enjoy that style of gaming. There's so much shit to this game. It's like you don't mind dying all the time because you just unlock so much.
Well, it's because you keep, even though you die. I mean, it's like that with a lot of the road
With the
games.
roads.
Like you go so far and you actually earn a lot of the things that you'll have aren't permanent, but you do gain some permanent things. Like
This seems to be more focused on giving you permanent upgrades as you play. Like Enter the Gungeon and cells are kind of like you can get random power-ups to weapons that like will appear in your procedurally generated run. But this is more like you can equip shit and unlock those equipped things, which I like more.
Yeah. Well, and things like when you earn those little purple like crystal tiers or whatever, like that currency, like you can go to that mirror and your thing, and then you can spend those. Then that stuff is permanent.
Yeah.
You know?
I unlocked a double dash from that too, which is fun.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, this game is really good.
Okay, so you can't dash jump. That's good to know.
Not now, at least.
Ooh. Future upgrades? That man had blades for hands. That's not. It's not okay.
It's like Baraka.
Did anybody else watch the new Mortal Kombat movie? And,
Yes.
And what'd you think?
The first 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes were like the best of the entire movie, and it was like really, really, really good. The rest of it was just like, hey, this is alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm like, dude, if this is where the rest of the movie's gonna go, and like it ended up not really living up to that much, like all the way through, and then like it just basically were like two big, awesomely choreographed fight scenes with like a lot of throwbacks to the game. And just generally, like, it was done and shot very, very well.
Yes.
But then the rest of it in the middle was, like, kind of cheesy. They kind of did Goro, like, dirty. They kind of did Goro dirty because, I didn't know, no spoilers, I guess, for people who haven't seen it. But, dude, he torpedoed you back there.
I know.
Go for it, man. Go for it. Keep it up.
No, I was just listening to
Okay,
it. Sorry.
gotcha.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, but it was good though. I would say overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go on this for another 20 or 30 minutes, and then the pizza should be here, and grab some food for a minute. Ooh, an electric whip. That sounds pretty dope.
Try it out. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
You left one of the little energy turrets there. You can go down
What's
an
that?
X. You can go no up. You can
Oh,
go
yeah,
through
yeah.
those
What?
down an X.
Yeah. What did you say? An energy turd?
Yeah,
What?
an energy turret.
Ooh, getting that electric whip.
The
Just
electric whips. I like that one. I like that.
So that nice. Oh my god.
all right. Getting some permanent upgrades.
Wolf trip. And those are basically like those orbs. Those are kind of like your runes or your souls or whatever. Like you will lose those when you die. So like you can only like at certain points that you can spend them to. I don't know if there's upgrades that are permanent at all.
So it allows you to
What in the hell is that? I've never seen one of those before.
So that's a really hard dungeon, but if you get past it, you get a shit ton of gold and things. Yeah, so you get that. So you get the thing, then you get a shit ton of good stuff. But then
Upgrades any 3 stats.
You can do all of
yeah,
them.
you get all of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
you
why
get
wouldn't
all
it
that.
highlight
And then
that
there's
more?
like it's like a puzzle thingy where it's like hard to get through, and then there's also gonna be hard stuff to get.
Oh, you don't want the prism card. That thing's garbage. Yeah.
That's nothing. Yeah. Oh,
crow's
yeah. Yeah.
foot?
Oh, yeah. That's actually a pretty nice one. So when you get that, all you have to do is roll, and it makes like little like things on the ground that enemies
Little
get
bombs,
they
yeah.
get
And the
what they want to
blueprint,
do.
actually, no, the orbs actually upgrade permanently.
Yes.
Your stuff permanently when you get to certain points.
Yeah. There are some of it upgrades that permanently.
Oh,
some of it
shit.
allows you to
Okay.
get, some of it allows you to get new weapons and new.
Roll through. Oh my god, it's like a fucking Mario stage.
Seriously. Oh. Come on, roll.
Uh-oh. Oh, what?
Ah. Jeez. This has...
Nice little knob there.
And it's so weird seeing that.
Oh wow,
so
you
little-
did it, you did it.
It's weird seeing that with like so little heals because I have like
Nice.
4 or 5 heals.
What does this do?
Oh,
Nothing.
that's just it's whole R1 to recycle it to get money. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a nice feature.
Yeah.
Now that little vine thing, I actually had to play for a while to actually unlock the ability to do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. So that's not something that's typical that you press that. Like it would be hidden.
Yeah, there's a weapon up there if you go up the vines.
Yeah, no, but I didn't know if I really wanted that one. Haven't...
Oh yeah, your knife is
Yeah,
or your
Mine-
whip is pretty good.
my knife and whip are both...
You can do that with that.
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right.
Oh yeah, nice.
I always forget about all those, like, just the little mechanics in games as you learn them. It's so much fun
I think
to,
that was
like...
added through a patch, to be honest with you. I don't think that was available in right at the beginning.
No?
I really don't. I could be completely
I
wrong.
like the turrets. The turret thingies are my favorite. Like those.
Ooh, I would go ahead and take that because yeah, you don't even have something equipped there. Yeah, so you got grenades.
Yeah. Whoops.
I'm so fucking on right now. Like, honestly, like I feel like this is really drunk. Maybe because this is just going off of my games previously, but that health bar was never that fucking high. But, oh yeah, that's where you can spend some of your shit. I think. All your money though, for sure, not the.
Any of this stuff any good?
Well, it costs-
so-
the one
yeah,
on the very
but you don't
left
have
is
enough money.
the one on the very left is if once
Yeah,
you save up
but-
to get that. Because once you save up to get that, that's like a turret that you can throw down, and it's really nice.
Oh, nice, okay.
So I try to get more money by like killing all the enemies you find, and then come back and get
What's
that.
this?
Oh, that's a frying pan.
Is it good?
Is it worth it?
It's not the best. It's
Okay.
like it's all right.
I want to go
thought
try
you
to get
wanted it.
weapons from Weapon Guy.
Yeah. You should try to get some coins and get that turret thingy. Because it'll replace like either your weapon or your bear trap. Or your grenade or bear trap. I recommend replacing the grenade more than the bear trap. The bear trap is too much.
Crazy that for a long time, like, a platformer was really, like, the only game in town. You know?
Yeah.
Young Ethan, you don't even know how good you got it, man.
Yeah, the
I used to
struggle.
play platforms all the time. I used to like. My first Switch system was actually a Game Boy.
True.
So.
Yeah. Well, I want to know what Rob's defense was for saying that a handheld is not a console, it's not a system. I was like, what is he talking about? The man's drunk.
We'd have to define like specific parameters that would like why is it not? Because it definitely is. It plays games.
It plays games, and it does it like specifically for.
Well, I
its...
think now, though, here's the thing.
Are you talking about like what consoles do now?
Yeah, here's the thing, though, because now is one of the only times in history of video games that the handheld is actually getting up to the same level as actual home consoles through the Switch, through the Steam Deck, through some mobile devices actually being able to play actual games that were on
Yeah.
I've never
consoles.
seen that before. Holy shit.
Cannot do anything with it.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
About to find out.
I don't know. This
Oh
Only
shit!
part of DLC.
I have all the DLCs.
I don't
that?
have any of the DLCs, so here you go. It's probably
you
just
know
an
one
update.
Machete
What?
and pistol. I don't know what this is, but I'm definitely picking it up.
Yeah, I ever played Rusty Sword.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So it's a
Ah,
combination
nice.
of ranged and short.
So what happens if I do it again?
I can't do anything.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, so you just have to kill one thing without getting hit.
To keep this thing,
Yeah, and to not die.
that was my deal.
Yeah,
Made a deal with the devil.
yeah. You're like, hey, Saint, how you doing?
Go rub this.
Having a good day?
What's that do?
If you get a special thing, once you rub those, you teleport. But you need something else that you have
Okay.
further.
So you can teleport to an area where you haven't been, or near an area where you haven't been.
Well, if you go like up.
Yeah, you could go up that way.
For what though? Didn't we already go here?
Well, no, but
No.
go up and you can go up. So you go to that other teleport.
This one?
And then you
Oh
you go up
yeah.
there.
Okay. See that little pathway?
Got a little ledge there. Little tickle little guy.
These are usually helpful. Ugh, it's have to be him.
Explosive bomb.
I like that. The distance of that electric whip.
Yeah.
Dope.
That's why if I ever did play Bloodborne, I always wanted to use that friggin' whip.
Yeah, but it's so weak.
Yeah, that
it's-
sucks.
It's not like great.
I have a whip.
They have whips in Elden Ring too,
Yeah,
don't
I
they?
have a whip
There's actually
sword.
some decent ones.
I have a whip sword. It's pretty neat.
We're getting into some of that.
Dude, I am so excited for that.
You're getting into some of that.
Toxic sewers. That sounds disgusting.
Sounds like my bathroom.
Somebody like
Use the fan!
I wonder who that would have been.
I like that.
Oh, you can get a secret area here.
Thank you, I appreciate
Hold
it.
on, there's a secret thingy here.
Okay,
Um,
go for it. Grab the sticks.
do I remember how to get it? Yeah, I think it's right there.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
Look at him go.
Yeah.
Blueprint.
So nothing will be there again after this, though. That was like a one-time thing. That
Yeah.
there's something there.
And
But
Ethan, blueprints are something that you unlock permanently.
oh yeah. So with the blueprints, it just
Oh, this is where you.
yeah, it allows you to just you get these, and then once you get them, then you're able to either to buy different mutations at the next place, or be able to find these weapons in the game.
Hi
Yeah.
Diablo XC, what is going on today? Thanks for joining.
There, I'll let you choose what to spend your cells on.
Well, I've only got 20 cells. Do they just add up into the thing,
Yeah.
or?
So once you spend them, then it'll stay added there.
Yeah, you can put as much into whatever, and it'll hold it
okay,
there.
okay.
Because if you got a whole bunch of cells and you're like, God, I don't know, that last bit was pretty tricky. Like, if I'm gonna be at about a boss soon, I better go spend my cells so I don't lose all of them.
All right.
So if you're at one of those spots,
Josh, it's 1:30. You want to know what
Okay, cool. Thank you.
yeah, pizza will be here shortly, and then
Yeah.
get you something to eat.
Oh, the broadsword is actually kind of nice. I like the two. I
All
like.
right, let's do that. Just to upgrade something. Oh, it's on. Okay. Let's go mess some stuff
actually,
up.
you can use the broadsword if you want, but I think your current weapon is better.
Oh.
I never used that really.
This projectile in this game is so strange. Like, you throw it at
Yeah,
an enemy,
that-
it stays on them. It's a,
Yeah, that's nice since you didn't have any modifiers on them yet.
Yeah, I'm only moderately interested in even knowing what they are. I'm just like, oh, I've got money in this game thing. Let's just go.
Alright, you can choose one combo. I like to choose the one where you, there's one at the bottom where you can, like, get health from killing necromancy.
It's necromancy, isn't it?
Yeah. Cover it from killing them.
All right,
That's pretty nice.
I like that. Josh on the stakes, young Ethan on the walkthrough.
That thing. Yeah.
What's this do?
It refills their health.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I will. I should probably do that each time.
What time is Rob plan to be back?
Around 3:30.
If you weak people need extra health potions, I don't mess with that.
I do. I need extra health potions. I'm very health conscious. I mean, not with my real life.
In my virtual life.
My
Okay, that's
So when Josh leaves, it's just gonna be the three of us.
just the three of us.
What do you want
There we
to
go.
play
What are you buying?
for the three of us?
Ooh.
Drug money.
That's it?
Like what?
You're gonna end up with a rando and Back for Blood, huh?
There's a room there.
Ooh.
There's
Well, if we're gonna do that, then well, one of you guys set up the Ethan. Why don't you set?
Where, Ethan?
Right on the top.
Ethan.
Of the,
Why don't you set up your YouTube since you're
hold
not?
on. Right there.
Set up your YouTube so
Oh,
you can
that's
stream. You got Back for Blood, right? Set up your YouTube to Rad Gamer Dad's YouTube.
I think. Can I?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what the runes were until right now.
Yeah, you can switch one. Yeah.
Boom.
Definitely.
So you can give all these different bits. The character design is so good.
Okay.
Yes.
Pieces here. I'm gonna bring here. Why don't you?
Awesome.
While they're playing something right now, Ethan, why don't you go ahead and set up the? You've got
So you get these like little flasks that you can like
Master
give
Doc,
to
right?
the other gods, and then they give you like equipment up
Here,
to like
here.
hold on
If-
to. Like
If you don't, this is the,
Nice.
which is really cool.
This is the username
Dodging
and password here.
bomb.
So
Let's take
the
that.
YouTube, this is my email. Username is that. Password is that. Okay. So that's all you have. You won't have to put in my email or whatever. But yeah, just go into YouTube, go into log and.
Oh. Oh man.
No, you don't want to do that now. Oh, right. Just start logging.
Man, these are
But you can.
no joke difficult levels to roll through. Wow.
Broadcast, not Twitch, change service, change service, hold on. You might want to go actually into, go to actually the YouTube Media app itself.
Ethan was not lying. These levels are hard to roll through, and I just made it through another one. Woohoo!
And then you want to go, go up there. And
Really
then,
fun.
Yeah,
This is
go
an-
add account.
If anybody hasn't played Dead Cells, this is a really, really excellent game. It's pretty quick hitting and fairly easy to understand. There's not too many difficult mechanics in it, which is nice. It kind of walks you through exactly what to do.
It's like after one game, pretty much got a good understanding of the entire game.
Yeah.
Give your homework as you play it.
It gets difficult for so far at a really even pace though too, which is nice.
As long as you continue to find the right power-ups and like, have the right character. Yeah, like that. Like you've got to get set up the buttons now.
Yeah.
And then all lowercase.
It was helpful to have other people walk me through like, okay, here's what you're trying to do, but it's really really smooth.
0, 1, 2.
It's got kind of like an odd floatiness to the controls, but they actually feel right while I'm playing. They're like just a little bit loose.
Not too much where you're like protected with your attacks.
Right.
And it seems like there's two play styles, and it depends on what you're doing. Kind of benefits you. Like if you're running through everything really quick, that's a good way to collect like those cells that lets you upgrade like permanent stuff.
Okay.
Or like exploring each area is a really good idea because that's what allows you to find more and more. You really get those upgrades for the current run that you're doing.
Yeah. and the game being difficult, like there seems to be like a sense of danger, but it's not overwhelmingly bad that that makes me not want to actually go and search through things, you know?
It's more rewarding than dangerous.
You know, you're gonna have to go actually.
When you do get a lot further, like after you do like 3-4 of the bosses, it does get really intense. Like even like 2 or 3 enemies can just mess you up fast.
Oh, I would bet.
Settings.
I feel that way at this point. There are some things that I come across, I'm like, wow, that thing is really messing me up. Ooh, there's an elite enemy.
Go
It's a
back.
big one.
Not capture this broadcast.
Ooh, no. I don't love the fall damage. Luke, what's your least favorite mechanic that they include in games? Do you have one that you're like,
in general.
yeah, they're like, God, I really wish that would either like not be a trend or would go by the wayside?
In-game purchases.
Oh yeah, microtransactions for sure.
Oh yeah. But I feel like that's more of a overall development than like an actual mechanic of the game.
Yeah,
Go to settings. Go to account management.
I feel like microtransactions could be fine if they're done right. Right? Like because it's no secret that it takes people to develop games, right? And so, I don't necessarily mind paying for a well-designed experience, but when they ham-fist extra stuff in, and it's like, you're just trying to make more money off of me. Like, it feels cheap.
Yeah, it feels like you're scamming me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would work well, but maybe giving the option to be like either you buy a free or a basic version of the game, and there's microtransactions tied to that, so you can buy like different components of the game, or you just pay for like the full package and then you get access to everything. Because I never mind giving a developer or company a lot of money if I can have access to everything.
Yeah.
But if they're gonna like nickel and dime me, I don't want to do that.
Yep. I'm 100% with you. And I feel like so far for me, if there's a downside to WWE 2K22, they've balanced it kind of that way that it's like, hey, we're not going to force you to give us extra money to play, but it's pretty heavily implied, right? Like, hey, you just bought a $70 game. Do you want to unlock all the characters and the maps? Pay us an extra $5.
Yeah.
Do you want extra money to like go into the create a character? Pay us an extra $5. And it's like, just include that stuff.
Right. It's
Like
you'll have more fans and more people will be more apt to play the game.
Right.
Than that. Like that's a negative stain that can really affect reviews.
Big time.
The future of other games that you make.
Yep.
And actually, I think I do know a game mechanic they really should change.
It'll go into that.
Is a lot of games rely too much on you having to go into the menu to change equipment.
Yeah.
There needs to be some sort of almost like if you held down left trigger or right trigger, and then you cycle through a Hot Wheel, I think would work better. I think Dark Souls games work really well.
But yeah, you're
in the menu because you're still in the game while in the menu, so there's not really much of a transition. Where a lot of games will
I will do
pause
it over
going into the menu.
Yeah.
Which I think is a big problem. So that's probably my biggest issue with the game mechanic at this point is the lack of integration with menus and with inventory and all of that in the actual gameplay. Just because I hate being taken out of the game, there's just no point. We don't need to do that anymore.
No.
Because we're at a point where there's no need for a transition.
Yeah. Like, why is there this moment where we have to break immersion?
Yeah.
At this point.
I need to switch a gun or something. And Control just really sticks out as the best example of failing to do that.
Yeah.
When they only allowed you to have 2 different weapons equipped at the same time, but you generally had 5 total in the game, so you were constantly going into the menu to do that. Borderlands does a really bad job of it too because they give you 4 slots, but in most of their titles, you don't even unlock the other 2 slots until halfway through the game, so you're constantly going in your menu, looking at it just kind of feels like a waste of time.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm mad at developers, right? Like it's really hard to create games and balance everything just perfectly. So it's stunning when somebody nails it, but the people who nail it like kind of sometimes ruin it for the people who get it slightly wrong.
Yeah, like with From Software, do such a good job because you can just transition right to your menu, but you're still in the game. So there's no pause. People complain about that, but I think that actually gives us a lot of immersion and freedom because we're not drawn out of the actual game.
Right. 100%.
And it's funny, like, even in the middle of a boss fight, I'm able to switch weapons. Like, if I know what I need or what I'm doing, I can do that in the middle of, like, a very intense battle because it allows you to do that.
Yeah. I just switched my control scheme to the same as yours, actually.
Triangle on the X.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a weird choice on their part because they haven't done that with the other games, so I don't know why they did it with that. It might have been because they including the jump feature in trying to like fit that into the layout of the controller.
Yeah. Which I like, but I feel like that was one that kind of spurred that question for me. Was other games have done that, and they have X as interact and triangle as jump,
right.
And it seemed kind of arbitrary. Of like, why did we go against the grain on that particular thing? Because right now it's a lot better, and it makes it a lot easier to use your pouch.
Yep.
That's something that I really enjoy about it.
Yeah, the way that they designed it goes, it's not intuitive to game style that we've been doing for like the last 15 years because we're technically.
Yeah.
It's just very strange. But yeah, that was like the very first thing I did that whole game was switch it just because like, it just didn't work for me.
I didn't know that you could switch it up. I actually did that when I got here this morning. It was like, first things first, I've been thinking about doing this. What do you have in your pouch?
I carry the things that I use the most that aren't typically in battle. So I have Torrent, the horse summon. I have that little telescope thing because I like to just kind of get the lay of the land a lot, and that's a good place to put it out of the way, and it's not needed for combat. And then I have multiplayer things in the other two spots. So it's kind of like functionality for different features of the game that's not tied to battle, because I put all my battle stuff in the square option. Which is another thing I wish they would do, is that instead of just cycling down one way in your tools, that you can cycle up and down. Because I usually have like 5 to 7 things equipped at all times, so I have to like switch between them all when I'm doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I will give them the benefit of like, how do you do that, right? Like, how do you mix it into it? Because there are like everything seems to have like a perfect movement. Yeah. And it's like, oof, that's a tough one.
I know. I was thinking about it too, how you could do that, and you'd have to sacrifice another button.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, it would be difficult because if your brain sees up at what you were thinking, and you went the wrong direction, and you just start spinning, and that, like even if I have to push down 6 times, I still know that that's what I have to do.
Yeah.
And if I could go up, I'd have to think about like, well, is going up through the menu gonna get me there faster, or is it going down? And then that might make my character pause and then I could die.
Yeah.
So I don't know like if you guys ever experience that when you play a game, especially a fast-paced game, but if you're in the middle of like a fight, do you ever like stagger or stack actions or commands in your brain before you do them? Like I'll be fighting something and I'll be doing like attack and roll and stuff, but I'll set up like 3 to 5 actions in my brain what I need to do next to heal myself or to boost myself.
Depends on the game.
Yeah, it depends on the game.
Yeah.
I think you're a better gamer than I am. So I mean that's
Kind of like one of those skills that when you're kind of like multitasking in the middle of a very intense situation. I mean, I'm sure Connolly could give a far better example of it because he's a far better gamer than all of us.
But like
at least when it comes to like the fighting games, so like he probably has a lot of things happening in his head.
Mm-hmm. No, but I do that with, like when I'm playing basketball, right? Like I'm paying attention to what comes next on the court, and it's like happening in real time in my head.
Well, we play basketball sometime.
Yeah.
I'm not super great at it. I'm decent, like, just, like, fun and fun because I can shoot well.
Yeah.
And I'm quick. But I have, like, 0 team or basketball. Or esports, essentially.
I was really annoyed. I was playing basketball at the Y the other day, and there was me, 4 kids, and another guy who's like about our age. And so I asked the kids, I was like, hey, does anybody want to play 3-on-3s, right? Like, it's way more fun than just shooting around by yourself. And they were kind of like, oh, you know, they were like just a little bit quiet, and then they walked out of the room or out of the gym, and the guy our age came up and he's like, hey man, you don't want to play with them. Like, I was watching you warm up and you're pretty good and those kids aren't any good. And I was like, I just looked at him, I was like, yeah man, that's not the point.
Wow.
Like, the point is to play, you know, and like, how do you get better at something if other people who are better than you don't ever give you a chance, you know? I was a little kid like those guys that used to go and play street ball up at Asbury. And I know people did that to me too, and I was pretty mad.
Yeah, with that guy.
Right?
Yeah, that's a really weird idea. To be like,
Don't-
don't play with them because
Yeah.
you're much better than them.
Don't be gatekeeping. Ooh, I don't
When you
like
play
that.
the Y, is it just playing against whoever is available to play?
Yeah, I usually go pretty early in the morning, and so most of the time it's just me. But yeah, but it's fun. I mean, all right. Does anybody else want in on this game, or should we end the stream for a minute?
But just keep it up. Keep it up.
Just keep it right up.
We can have conversation. You know, we could. What we used to did in years past, or we had Mortal Kombat 11, and you could do computer automated matches against each other to go back and forth against like other people's computer automated teams, and like you can. Yeah.
Well, I think the real question becomes: did we already download Back for Blood on this?
No.
Do we want to?
No, because I don't have it.
Oh,
I don't have- well,
I'm sorry.
log in.
That makes a lot of sense.
Ethan's gonna do the YouTube thing
Yeah.
from his.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it from Twitch on my.
Yeah.
And I'll just switch.
That makes sense. Ooh, that's gonna be fun because it's gonna take up both channels then.
Yeah.
This is from a game that came out recently. I'm gonna
All right. Well, throw the controller
Just from this one
next to you
screenshot.
so people can hear us if they want to join in.
Just like,
Thank you
Very good.
everybody for watching so far. Everybody that's hopped in, feel free to shoot us some comments. They pop up on the screen. We can respond to you and everything. We can talk trash with you. I don't know. Have I?
Yeah, like any of the gameplay or trailers. Like, yeah, I watched some of the trailers. The aesthetic of it looks really, really cool. But I don't know the gameplay. I was telling Andy this before. I hate to be the guy to say it. I don't like Bethesda. So, every one of their games I've played, it's just like, man.
Not technically Bethesda.
Same studio house, though. They're the same production company. Tango Games.
Yeah. But they made like I don't know. Do you like the Evil Within? Have you ever?
Quality poor management.
Fair enough.
Had some problems with the side
Yeah. So from those people, but
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's all those studios are now Xbox studios, right? Because they were all owned by the Bethesda company.
yep.
And
Elder
pretty much
Scrolls,
everything that they have, like, I wanted this other look really awesome. I've never played anything by those studios that I enjoy. Please go out and play it.
I just think it's so fast and creepy. That's what I love.
This Ghostwire Tokyo does look like a lot faster of a first-person style experience. The
Correct. Great.
Oh, Jesus.
Ryan, are you running all 4K monitor?
Yeah. What? No, 4K. Oh, no. That's 4K. That's 1080. I don't know what. Well, this is 1080. This is the only one that's 4K. Yeah.
That one hanging on your wall is a great image for me. It's very clean.
I wanted to. I looked at like the reviews and stuff like that. And Vizio. Vizio's really good. They've kind of come up from like one of the lower tier ones, like the budget TVs, and while they're still like going to be cheaper than like your Samsung or LG or whatever, definitely cheaper than Sony. They put out a really good picture.
The last screen I had was a Vizio, and I really liked it.
Yeah, Vizio's great. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so fat.
A lot of pizza sitting around.
Thanks, Doc.
I can hear your cholesterol going up.
He's screaming at me right now.
I drink Metamucil every once in a while.
Don't clog me.
Just reminded me of Zoolander. Like, you know, just throwing after you eat, you just throw up. It's a great way to shave some pounds before a show.
Bro, that sounds fun. Like, count me in. I know how.
I have bulimia. You could read minds. That's so good.
Casey's Pizza is one of my favorite pizzas.
Casey's beauty. It's probably good for my health that they're not open 24 hours up a couple blocks up there anymore. Pandemic, they really cut back on their hours.
I feel like everybody keeps trying to open up. Like, all the restaurants keep trying to open up for like 24 hours, like all the new ones. And they just slowly start like reducing their hours to 24 hours. Like, it was the same for Rusty Taco. Like, Rusty Taco was open till 12. Now they're only open till like 8 or something. Like 8:30.
Just when they were first open, they're going to get a lot of that, so they wanted to take advantage of it, I think.
Rusty Taco,
I haven't been there yet.
too expensive for what it is.
Okay.
For what it is. Like, if they made their tacos bigger at the same price, and then I'd be like, okay, I could see my taco, but it's like $3-4 a taco, and they're small.
Shout out El Paisano.
Still never been there, man.
Dude, it's so good.
Neither have I really need to get
It's
there.
like my favorite restaurant in
Yeah.
town.
You mention it all the time, and like, shit, I forget it.
Two to three tacos and you will be full.
But you
Yeah,
can't
it's
find
bad to
It's
challenge.
going to cost you like $7. I swear,
Really?
man. I can eat, man.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't find birds, maybe go to El Paisano.
El Paisano can be a little inconsistent to call, but
Oh, fair enough.
try. Yeah.
I mean, whatever you figure out.
I know you can go on the website, and I think they tell you their location with birds, like the Bryson website.
What are some of your favorite local eateries? Shout out my homies at Marco's. That's my favorite pizza in town for sure.
It is good.
Hot sausage and pepperoni.
That's so good.
Frank and the crew, dude.
Mining Company. Me and Christy just went there.
Never been around.
Oh man,
I love the mining company, but I haven't been there in forever.
it's
The
good.
Mining Company is one of my favorites, but their food is just good.
Yeah.
It's not like a great restaurant. Or like great burgers. They're not gonna blow your mind, but I think they do something very simple very well.
Yeah. I love their fried pickles.
Fried pickles are good. Yeah.
I had a nitro fried chicken sandwich there yesterday when I went with Christy. She got a brat patty, and they gave us like 2 pounds of fries. So good.
And did you ever look at a menu and just like think like, we got a live stream tomorrow, that's probably a no. Super spicy chicken sandwich, can't see how this would go wrong.
No, it's fine.
It's called the Burn Your
That's
Bowl.
exactly why we didn't go to Fuji Buffet.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I said I wasn't going to make any risky eating practices.
Is the fried chicken sandwich from the mine, is that a regular for you?
It's not. I don't consider it risky. My body can handle it.
Do you handle heat well?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did have a little bit of surprise diarrhea last night, which is fine.
Why
It's
would you
fine.
risk it?
It's one and done.
What are you eating before you go on a street? Like, I'm eating.
Normally I don't eat breakfast, but Luke brought me the mocha muffin, so.
I'm not eating anything out of the ordinary. Would you have like a bag of potatoes? Like, anybody ever get sick off a bag of potatoes? Never. Peanut butter and jelly. Yeah,
It's always delicious.
I don't like peanut butter and jelly.
what's that? Have you guys gone to Knockout Mouse?
I've never been there.
Yeah,
It's
once
worth it.
once again, I think I think it's a little. Well, unless they change, it's been a while. But like last time I went, it was too much for what they gave you.
For me, they have gourmet enough toppings that makes it worth the price of admission.
I should try there again, but.
Because they used to be Beauty and the Beef, I believe.
Mhm.
And then they became or then they got a physical location instead of just a truck.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, you're right. That's what it was. I forgot about that.
it hurts.
I also just had some Habits Donuts on Wednesday.
Well, those are good.
Dude, that place is dope.
What is it?
Habits Donuts.
The little guys.
Mini specialty donuts.
Oh yeah, next to the library, right?
Yeah,
I've
right
been
by
there.
the library. That place is...
I've never had their coffees or any of their like specialty drinks, but I've heard they're also awesome. What game you still have to play?
Heartburn Simulator.
Oh, that's my life. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Maybe we do Tiny Tina. I don't know. Like I don't know if we're going to. But...
I'd like to see Tiny Tina. I think I just dive in on that game if it's that good. You know, people are gonna play it.
When Rob comes back, maybe we can split off and do some things like we could have install that Dragon Key. You know, you could do that. Kind of
Oh, for sure.
But you know,
I'm super interested in it. I mean, the reviews have been positive, so
hey,
that's not
once again, I liked it. I don't know if it's saying much. I'm not like a Borderlands fan. I've always really wanted to like the Borderlands, but
You came at a bad time. If you started at the beginning, like 3 is just, it's not a good place to start. It's not a good place for anyone.
It's wild to see when game could unanimously considered like the worst hit series.
Yeah, no, and 3 is definitely that.
Like I was talking to a kid in my office about Ethan's age, and so he got started on the Uncharted series when he was like really young.
Yeah.
And it was like we both had different favorites. He was like, man, maybe 3, probably 3 or 4. And I was like, dude, number 2
I would say
for me.
2 is like
It's-
known for like people our age, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It was just so damn cinematic, and it's like you can make an argument about any of them because they're really good.
I came into the Uncharted though at 4, actually.
Yeah,
And then I went back.
still a great entry.
I went back because I'm like, dude, they're cracking all these jokes. The characters seem familiar with each other. Like you feel it in their expressions and how they talk to each other. And I'm like, I'm missing something in this like familiarity here. So I went back. I played all through 1, a little bit of 2, and not that I didn't enjoy it. I just something shiny came along, and I went to that, you know. But like, I wouldn't mind going back to that for sure, because I know the Uncharted collection is free on PS5.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's one of those games. So I had to re-download, and I think I actually downloaded for PS4 already, like a while ago when they had it for free.
I've gotten a lot better with like
it's a worthwhile series. It's fun.
Cut it with milk and actually.
I played 2 with 2 friends on my couch in grad school,
Mm-hmm.
and
was always like, here, do you guys want to take the sticks for a while? And they're like, dude, we're cool just watching it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's that cinematic of a series that it's a lot of fun just to be a part of the story.
Right. Maybe well, see, Mortal Kombat 11 came. I don't know why I took it off there because it was always good to put those matches on, and then we were like, hey, at least something's going on the screen. People are entertained. Like it takes like maybe in between 5 to 10 minutes in between before I have to go and reset and like do another match or whatever. So there's very minimal things we can talk in the background, but like it takes up a decent amount of actual space. So, and it's fun for both us to watch. You're like, oh look, this is brutal.
They're actually really good. And he's like, oh, yeah, because I can't do half of those.
Yeah.
They are entertained by our pizza chat.
Someone out
Yeah, probably not.
Pizza chat, slightly better than Pizzagate.
Yeah, slightly.
Slightly better than child trafficking. According to Alex Jones, come on,
Right? I mean, the fraudster is gay.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
God. I wonder if the guys from South Park, Trey and Matt, just sit and watch Alex Jones, and they're like, God, that is the most ridiculous concept ever. We can make that into 30 minutes. Yeah. He made it into 3.5 hours. We can just make it funny for 30 minutes.
This is why South Park exists, because people are stupid.
Yeah.
And the whole world, there's always something real goofy going on.
They do such a good job.
I don't know if they need to do Kanye 2.0, because they did that Kanye was the gay fish, on one of the episodes, but that was a long time ago. They need to revisit the new crazy Kanye is.
My favorite. Well, I feel like you got to tiptoe around Kanye a little bit because the dude is obviously on and off with his mental health, right? Like how much he's managing it at the time.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
They're good enough joke tellers though that they could tread lightly and tell the right jokes at the right time. Because that's the other thing that they do.
What?
Send a message.
Where?
I don't know. I just saw words.
Who's this?
Oh,
I don't know.
who's talking with us? Hooray!
People. Do something.
We're checking it. Hold on. Maybe.
Can you hear me?
It was when they did the Puff Daddy Vote or Die thing.
I've not watched South Park in 15 seasons, so.
PETA had a part in it, and then Puff Daddy was trying to get people to vote at the time, and he said publicly, vote or die, and then they put Puffy in there, and he was going door to door, holding the gun at people, and vote or die, they're like, what does that mean? He's like, what do you think it means? It's just so great. Every election, that episode pops into my head. Vote or die.
I just saw last
I choose.
Yes.
I can vote next to the presidential election.
Oh, we're not having this anymore.
Can't you just pull us up on the YouTubes?
We're actually gonna do random.
Oh, probably, but I don't know if this is over.
Would probably get us better.
Jesus Christ, I ate too
Would
much pizza.
probably get us better.
I'm thankful for anybody who watches us and learn technology. This is definitely being dad. I don't know. Is it plugged
Oh,
in?
it's Alex. Are you winning, son? We're taking a pizza break. Thanks, Alex, for donating. By the way.
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
Oh, that's been on there for a while.
It said something like, "Hey, bro," and then that was the only part I read.
Yeah. Can you
What?
Can you tappy a response to him?
Oh, that's Twitch. Hold on.
You're on Twitch right now. You're on candid camera.
No one's talking on.
No. I swear I saw something pop up on yours. I don't know, maybe if it was on your PlayStation message.
It could have been that someone was.
Something.
I don't know. All right. Well, we're gonna get some.
Nobody.
You gonna be heading
Isn't it
out
good?
then?
You rock homebrew?
Yeah, probably.
A little bit. Okay.
Well, I'm excited to go because I'm excited to see Scott, but I haven't bought the book.
Fair enough. Just bring him here.
Yeah. The diaper cake party.
This is
Awesome. Oh, man.
Oh, okay. So when you're okay, now it will when this is lit up, you're muted. Okay. So you just gotta press it and so I think when we switched, because I switched controllers at some point, it just muted it again. It remutes it.
It starts as mute.
We never had. I don't feel like we had this problem last time. Like we did have a problem where like some audio didn't go through. But then we fixed it and it was good.
Yeah, we had no issues.
We had no issues the rest of the time.
Did any of you guys watch the second Aquaman movie?
There was a second one?
Yeah.
What was it called?
What?
Yeah. I refuse to watch it because I refuse to watch it because it has Amber Heard in it.
Oh yeah, she like beat up Johnny Depp.
She abused Johnny Depp and then accused him of abusing her.
Gaslighting.
Like took him to court for abusing her
Oh,
when he abused
okay.
him. When she accused him of abusing her, he got dropped from all of his shows and lost all of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it came out that she actually did abuse him, nothing bad happened. There were no legal reprimands.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, Cudgel.
That pissed me off so much. Yeah, I refuse to watch it just because of that.
I cut you up now, that's for sure.
I hate so much that happened. that was even a thing. The furthest I've ever gotten in that game was the clock tower. I don't know where I go after that. I've gotten to the clock tower and then literally just didn't know where to go. I need the spiral. And jump back and forth between the wall. You get the spider thingy.
What's that?
Up that thing, you need a spider thing so you can jump back and forth between the walls.
Oh, so I can't do that?
Yeah, you have to get to a way further stage and then come back to get to there.
Well, where the fuck do I go then?
You keep going. Oh, which one are you in?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I know which one you're at. Yeah, you have to keep going, right a bit more, I think.
Yeah, alright. Slopper! Fuck.
Oh my gosh, she's got new moves.
I refuse to see that.
Wow!
Oh my god.
That's why I refuse to see it. I would refuse.
They also have some excellent animators. A lot of their animated methods.
Can you? Good. I would get.
Imagine when you stand on the edge of a cliff and jump off. And then die.
Listening, I'm sorry.
It's very nice of you. Oh, I need to Venmo you money rank. Is it just Gamer Dads?
Yeah, well, rad, it's got rad underscore a dad underscore rad underscore gamer underscore dad. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was rough, I'm sorry.
This game gets effectively.
Do somersaults more often when you are attacked. This will help avoid unnecessary damage. Thank you, Crazy Adventures. If I can remember that, I'm pretty dense, but thank you. I really do appreciate it. I am taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Fuck. Ow.
Is somebody trash talking you?
No, he's giving me advice, man.
L1, bro. L1. You better get some healing.
Yeah, I died. I went into a risky business here. Risky situation.
Risky business.
We are not pro gamers.
No talking you. We're not Tom Cruising it at all.
He's so small.
Never go full time.
No, because then you turn Scientology.
Yep, you really should.
You go Scientology, you don't believe in biology. That's what the kids say, right?
Yep.
Oof, yeah, I know. It was, yeah.
Alright, I'm done. So I'm ready.
Thanks for tuning in and watching us here.
You're ready for what?
Back 4 Blood. I beat the first boss in this game, but then the game got significant.
I think we're going to be playing Back 4 Blood here next. So, let's see here.
I haven't made it very far in 80, so I'm not even sure if it's like, oh hey, you kind of like go back and grind your character a little bit, upgrade.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
I find it helpful that anytime I've been pushing something out on Facebook, it's like, here's what we're playing, here's our stream, here's what we're doing, and here's what's on deck.
Oh.
This game that's coming up, so that somebody might know, like, hey, Back 4 Blood. Or maybe you should even say it right on their rank, like, hey, we're looking for a Back 4 Blood 4th. Unless somebody texted Jazz or Paul or something like that and got them on.
Yeah, yeah.
But any rad gamer dads, Jason Welter, you out there? He's got some Game Pass.
There we go. Yeah, we can.
I'll text him right
That's
now.
the nice thing too, is being able to do cross-gen or cross-platform. With cross-gen too.
How long before you guys start?
Oh, guys, 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Andy's still doing his run right now.
Well, I mean, I could quit whenever.
Okay.
Just like any good junkie would say, I can quit whenever. Dude, this does mega dick DPS. This holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does like 280 DPS. Wow.
Yeah, that's Walter. Or Casey.
God damn it.
That's like the most exciting thing I think with this new community is like gaming with new people, because you know I've been just playing games with the same people for like the last 10 years, which I don't mind.
Fucking sorry.
Name like Andy, but it'd be cool just like with Josh Morris here. That was just hilarious, just to get someone in here that was new, you know. And
New blood.
new blood. Get into some stuff.
Because we don't appreciate that old
We'll break
blood.
it in hard.
That old blood. It's like
I
a...
texted both of them just see if either of them respond. Because even if I get back and you guys are still jamming on that, like my buddy Bob, unfortunately in New York is Bob Lombardi. You know him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go take on that worm to see if I can get the blood katana.
Yeah.
The Moonveil katana.
It seems like a good weapon. You have to have intelligence of 26 to wield it, I think, which is
It's pretty high.
but it's worth it.
It's intelligence driven.
Nope, it's magic. Or
Maybe I
yeah,
go
sorcery.
Maybe I go after the blood katana then. Something that just causes massive damage.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've seen a bunch of broken builds on that for
Blood
sure.
Loss is definitely the weak, like the thing you can really rely on as a crutch in that game, which you kind of need in some ways.
I like it because it's just an additional like physical damage basically, right? Like everything's kind of weak to it.
Nothing's really like high defense.
Oh, Jesus
Dark Souls
Christ.
games usually have like some sort of like stat or attribute you can really rely on. Like Dark Souls, almost everything was weak against fire. It didn't even matter if it was a boss and it like was like the affinity was fire. You could still use fire on it.
Yeah. I think that's where they make, when people complain about accessibility in those games, like I feel like those are the ways that they make it accessible.
Oh.
Right? Like there are little ways to break.
Wait a minute.
the
What did I
game
get
or, like,
into?
To get a small advantage here or there, and
Right.
there's nothing wrong with that. Like nobody is going
Oh,
to be
fuck.
like, dude, you're not a real Souls player because you didn't.
Oh,
There are
what?
those people out there, but yeah, but I think most of us are just thinking.
But nobody gives a shit what those people think, right?
Okay, Chad. You know,
Yeah.
just-
Okay.
Sorry, you're the best.
But it's nice that they have those like built into it. And
Oh my God, what is this? Oh, I got a race.
oh,
Whoa,
Okay.
that
like
thing is
that
a
weapon.
baller
Yeah.
weapon. Yeah.
Jesus.
I've never seen that before. They have done an amazing job of adding additional features to this game. Like that's amazing. I think like 5 or 6 times that they've like added huge updates that have provided new content, new weapons, new places to go to. Like, and they're not charging you anymore, so
And that's
kudos to that.
when I think about a microtransaction, like that's stuff that I'm willing to pay for.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you're buying skins because they're constantly updating stuff, like I think that's fair. You know? But when it's just making you buy stuff to get more of a game that you already paid for,
Rocket Man.
go fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, like I hate that.
I know.
$60 or $70 is a lot of money. You know?
Why do you need to like additionally make another $20 to $40 off every one?
Oh.
I also wonder if some of the games are playing their hand a little early, that they're banking on that, like there is a large swath of gamers our age, right, in their 30s and 40s, who have a lot more disposable income. But it's like that's good, but you can't trace yourself out of the market and forget that like you want you know, you want that person like stuck in that year, like you want them playing that game from the time they're like 7 or 8 years old.
Right. So they have that loyalty.
Yeah, but like 8-year-olds don't have an extra $100 to spend.
Right.
You know, their parents might, but they're unwilling, especially if they don't play games, to be like $100 for some stupid game. Like, no
Holy
way.
shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Like you'll just wait for smaller and you know, like what Rob was talking about of like, okay,
Whoa, oh.
it's like games for like 15 minutes sometimes, you know?
Move on really quick.
Like, are they gonna pay $80 for a game that they're gonna play for 10 minutes? No.
Fuck, ow.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
People talking to us.
There's crazy adventures.
Oh, yeah, I think so, maybe.
Somersaults.
Scythe Claw? What is this
Crazy
bullshit?
Adventures, thanks for hopping on and chatting with us.
Yeah, thank you. I see stuff come through every... Yeah, we go, what? Scythe Claw 2 Scythe... What? What is happening here? Alright, whatever.
Getting ready to roll some Back for Blood too. So, if that's something you're interested in. Or if you want to see any games, drop them in comments.
Oh my god.
We want some good.
Yeah, we
Let
would
us know what we
love
should
some
work.
suggestions.
That's my favorite. Whoa, adding a giant scythe to it.
Oh shit, that is cool.
That's my favorite thing about the game so far. Is like you have like seeing people's builds and their systems, and I don't know, just generally having like discourse about what games they like and what ones
This is
that they don't
fucking
like.
amazing.
Just seeing like everyone's
Oh.
wheelhouse and what they enjoy playing.
Everybody came
Whoa!
like I'd really like to chat with Omara, or as everybody knows his real name,
Omara.
Rob Amara.
God damn it.
To be honest, I switch between a Sharpay and a soft.
But I can't wait to chat with him about some Gran Turismo. He's a big car dude. So
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I can definitely cars and bikes, man. And so I know I can learn like so much stuff from him about that game.
He's super dedicated. He's super technical. He platinum Elden Ring.
He platinum
Yes,
Elden Ring?
he fucking platinum Elden Ring.
Really?
Yes, that's why he moved on to Dark Souls 3 because he's like, I'm taking a break.
How do you platinum that?
I don't know.
That's possible?
Yes, he's dedicated more than anyone else.
Tombstone? What is
I know, like,
this?
and Ethan and Jasmine are like both up there for like, but I think both of them are more just like exploring.
Yeah.
But I think probably Omar and like wanted to like just get it done because I think when it comes to him in the From Software
Right.
games, he's like, I just need to finish it or I'll never stop playing, which I get that.
Yeah. But dang, dude, it's only been out for like a month. I would love to see what percentage of players have platinumed it. It's got to be like 0.01%.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
because I think some of the trophies are you have to beat some of the hardest bosses in the game.
oh,
and
God.
A small percentage of people have actually been able to beat such bosses. So
I don't know.
he's done that, and he beat the game 3 times because you have to beat it 3 times for those like 3 ending trophies. Yeah, I know. That's where I'm like, holy shit, man! I'm so impressed.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you do? New Game Plus? It's like so much easier to blast through a lot of like all the first part. Like Justin was able to get through like the first half of the game.
Oh, yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so quick.
Actually,
you get through it so quick.
Oh, out of time,
He
bummer.
doesn't tell you this, but you know how it kind of points you towards Stormvale. You don't even need to go fight Godric. All you need is either 2 runes. From,
Wait, I'm
2
restarting
great runes
this?
from any of the demigods, or if you go fight Ragan.
What? I don't want to do this
You can go
anymore.
on the lift and then go to the capital right away. So if you have New Game Plus, you could go fight him, go to the capital, and then go to like all the enemies. So you can beat it in 10 hours.
I was gonna say, if you go and watch it, didn't somebody already put up some speed runs for it?
Yeah, apparently the best speedrun's about 32 minutes.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I can do that. Someone, of course, beat the game with a banana because you know, there's always that guy just waiting to do it. Someone I think beat Sekiro or beat the final boss with his eyes closed. Yeah,
Blindfolded. I watched that. That's crazy.
That's just to me on a level I don't even.
You had to get to the boss and defeat him in a short time. Well, I didn't do that. How do I get?
Yeah.
How do I get out of this? I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, get the bonuses.
Yeah, I'm done with this run.
All right.
Yeah.
Check out the next stream as we put it up. We're moving on to some Back for Blood.
Back for Blood.
Also, still looking for a 4th. We put it.
The
out
boss
for-
is marked on the map. Well, we're going to be moving on to Back for Blood. Thanks, Crazy Adventures, for hanging out with us.
Yeah, okay, so I only have 163 hours and 40 minutes.
Yep. Oh, we tossed that to a couple other RGD community members, but nobody's been able to take it up. So, anybody wants to join?
After that, we're gonna play some Mario Party and no longer be The new Mario Party is actually really good.
Oh, yeah?
It goes back to playing